Hello, welcome to Inner GPS Gurus. What are desires? Is there any end to desires? How can you get free from your desires? Desires. Desires are your tendencies to feel complete by getting or owning something or consuming something. The consumption may take any form. It may be a physical consumption or a mental consumption or energetic consumption. Whatever may be the way of consuming something, but the core of your consumption pattern is your desire to have that something. When you are born as a human being, you are born as a unit composed of the body, mind and spirit. The body comes to you from your parents in this birth, but the mind and the spirit, you are taken birth in this body, is a result of your previous birth in any other form. When you are born with a mind, the causal component or the causal body of your mind comes with many desires which were unfulfilled in the previous births, and that is the reason for you to take birth in this body, so that with this human form, with this human birth, you can complete your unfulfilled desires and get free from it. The birth of desire originates from the birth of the mind with human evolution. You have no control over your desires until you become aware of it. A desire originates in you in the form of a thought, a desire originates in you in the form of a thought in your mind and showing you the need to have it to make you feel complete in that moment. Not all desires keep on popping up at the same time in your mind. The mind keeps on generating desires after desires. When one desire is completed or consumed in a certain way, the mind shows up another desire. What kind of desires a mind generally creates? A mind in everyone will create desires which can fulfill your wants. The wants may be physical, the wants may be egoic or mental, or you may have emotional wants. These wants are generated because of the feeling of incompleteness in your mind, from the feeling of lack. That feeling of lack is not factual or the absolute reality. That feeling of lack is also due to the tendency of the mind based on the belief that you are inferior or you are not enough as compared to someone or a particular state. There is definitely an end to all desires, but the answer itself is not the solution for completing your desires. There are millions, billions, or trillions of species in this universe in different forms, and human beings are the most evolved form, and human beings come with a special feature called mind, which other species on this planet do not have. The mind component of human beings create desires, and most desires are unconscious and do not have any sense even if you complete them. If something was based on facts, then after consuming it or completing it, you should have felt satisfied and complete. But since desires are baseless and imaginary, even if you complete those desires, you do not feel happy, because fulfillment of desires do not make you happy. You can be free from your desires by working on your mind first. You have to educate your mind about your needs in life and your wants in life. Whatever you need for your health, wealth, and relationship should be given first priority, and your time, money, and energy should be invested to fulfill your needs in these three areas. When you invest your time, money, and energy optimally in fulfilling your needs, a time will come in your life when you will forget your wants. You will not want anything, you will not desire anything, because when you live your life completely by fulfilling your needs, your energetic consumption is satisfied. Your energy, your spirit is not dependent on your materialistic consumption outside. What your energy wants is a state of mind where you can experience the peace, the joy, and the love unconditionally, without any external objects. When you start living your life where you feel satisfied with whatever you have, and you have the mindset of having enough of everything, you will find that in your given state of your financial status, your relationship status, and your present health, you are able to enjoy life more beautifully, and you are also able to participate in life like a little child who is happy without any reason, and the smile will come to you naturally. Look at yourself today in the mirror. Can you look at yourself and smile naturally? If not, then all your investments in your materialistic wealth and objects are useless. All you have is your mind, who is a beggar, and since you are identified with your mind like a beggar, you never get satisfied with whatever you get. A beggar has no limit to his desires. He keeps on begging and begging and begging throughout his life because he cannot get rid of his beggar mentality. Likewise, when you get love and you desire more love, more attention, and more presence of other people without you contributing much to their life, you become a beggar because of your desire, because of your mind, who has made you a beggar. Observe yourself the next time a desire pop up in your mind. How do you feel? My personal experience is desires make you powerless. You feel you are not good enough, you do not have enough. But when you drop your desire, you feel complete, total, abundant, and you feel shifted in your higher energies of love, joy, happiness, peace, gratitude, compassion. You appreciate whatever you have and forget to complain about things or situations which your mind shows otherwise. There is no definite formula, there is no definite technique to end all your desires and get free from it forever. But there is definitely a path through which you can get free from your desires. You can know and learn the secret of knowing exactly which desires need to be fulfilled to complete your karmas and which desires are baseless. by knowing and tapping your inner GPS, I will tell you which desires you need to fulfill right now and what can be dropped or postponed for a later period. You can also learn from me how to know this art of tapping the fulfillment of desires or non-fulfillment of desires by knowing how your inner GPS works in you. To learn all this, there will be a series of sessions which you may need to monitor your progress. I will be there to help you, and if you take the action steps which I guide you, after a duration you will feel freedom from your present desires, and you will also learn how to handle your desires as they come in the future with your different stages of life. Thank you so much. For now, have a great time ahead.